Cześć wszystkim, ja jestem Arkaz i witam was serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z serii Zagrajmy w Alan Wake 2. I kontynuujemy sobie jako pani detektyw i idziemy nad jeziorko, bo dowiedzieliśmy się, że z jeziorka przyszedł właśnie... O, dokładnie. Nawet nic nie muszę mówić, sama tłumaczę.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that
Spoko.
complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by a witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the
No,
You need to get out more.
ale coś tu mamy.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
No właśnie, i tu jeszcze
They come out
coś
from under the boulder.
takiego
makes no sense.
There's a piece
dziwnego.
of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript.
O, dokładnie.
Story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Ktoś opisuje wasze przygody, no zobacz.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing this
O,
game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
czy możemy coś dopasować? Może nie tu,
Left it for us.
ale tu. O, dokładnie. O, dokładnie.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Jeszcze na koniec mamy to.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
A, proszę bardzo. Mamy coś nowego?
We've
Mamy.
got a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Okej, a tutaj mamy jeszcze strony maszynopisu. Okej. Możemy stąd iść. Gdzie ty idziesz? Idziemy na górę? A, może chcemy faktycznie zobaczyć od razu, co mu włożyli do klatki piersiowej. Ma to sens. Jakiś pokrętny, ale ma. Chyba że poszliśmy tylko i wyłącznie po te dwie wskazówki tutaj.
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
No nie bardzo. Tutaj też nic nie mogę zrobić. No.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body.
O właśnie, tego brakowało. Tego kroku brakowało.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Dzięki. Czyli co, tutaj?
Thanks.
Chyba tutaj, co?
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside.
No.
Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the
Że tu
deputies.
coś będzie.
Doubt they see much stuff this group.
A, coś tu mam. Jeszcze nie wiem co.
Box again. Who's leaving these out
O.
here?
Wszyscy siedzimy w tym razem, bohaterko. Życzę bohaterskiego dnia. Spoko. No od razu możemy sobie co zrobić. Cyk. I to też tutaj, prawda? Prawda. No niestety do ulepszenia broni jeszcze mi daleko. Ale... luzik. Myśmy... Chyba najmniej kosztuje 12, mamy 5 w tym momencie.
Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera?
No.
To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
O, jesteśmy.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Si.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
O, jesteśmy w tym cudownym miasteczku.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Oj, jak nas tu dawno nie było.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
No, to najpierw trzeba aparat włączyć. No, jakieś audycje.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Chcę się tu porozglądać, zobaczymy. Że znajdę jeszcze jakieś śniadaniówki. Ale chyba raczej nie. No tu w ogóle kłódka. Gra wygląda cudownie, natomiast no to gubienie klatek jest czasami takie problematyczne, bym powiedział. O Jezu.
Just a few more days.
Cześć.
Just a few more days.
Okej. Cześć. Nic nie widzę.
I can't force it open.
Dobra, idziemy stąd. O!
Good to see you.
Jest. Mamy mapkę. Ja mam się udać w ogóle? No nie wiem. Świadków w restauracji, okej. To musimy iść do restauracji. Cześć, cześć.
Hey there.
Cześć, cześć.
How much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Tutaj jest jadłodajnia. No wiem, tutaj jest. Tak i tutaj mamy ciekawe miejsce. Tam chyba mapę dostałem, więc może o to chodziło?
Let me guess. The FBI.
Skąd wiedziałeś?
Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Okej.
I can't believe that happened.
Dzień dobry.
I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie.
Excuse me.
I'll take...
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the
Okay.
lake getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
I mean, they were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out.
O!
The whole thing was terrifying.
Co znaleźliście?
That's all.
Co znaleźliście? Dobra. Robimy
The cult of the tree.
profilowanie.
What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
No tak, ale nie powiedzieli ci o jednej ważnej rzeczy. Nie, że znaleźli coś.
We're dealing
Sprawa
with an
zamknięta?
organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Okej. O, teraz mamy kolejne.
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Tak jest. Co to za sekta? Co tu jeszcze mamy? Kto należy? Cel kultu. Czyli to chyba tu, nie? O! Zachowanie sekty. Symbole sekty. Bo pod zachowanie, nie? Skoro mieli sprzęt. Tak jest. Dobra, co mamy tutaj? Skrytki kultu. Czyli coś, co już otworzyłem.
Stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Okolice Cauldron i Bright Falls, czyli ta jest akurat z okolic jeziora. Okej.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
A? Dobra jest Saga.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town.
O matko, Rose.
More questions.
Ona nadal tu pracuje?
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Okej. To wygląda, jakby ona mówiła o tym, co się ma wydarzyć dopiero. Tu ostatnio spotkaliśmy panią Mroku. A teraz co się... O! Jelonek.
Rest easy, buddy.
Czemu ona go pomiziała? To jest jeszcze bardziej creepy. Czemu ich jest tutaj tak dużo? Tu nic nie ma, tu nic nie ma.
Open this with my bare hands.
No na pewno nie. Ale będziemy mogli. To w takim razie wiem, że będziemy mogli. Biedaczka w końcu nie wytrzymała tworzenia w kółko tej samej piosenki. Też jestem wielkim fanem Coconut, ale na litość boską. Ale tutaj skaczą klatki.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Mhm.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
I need something to cut this.
Okej, tutaj też będziemy mogli się dobić. A ty co? Dobra, nic tu nie ma. Mogę wracać do nich. To całkiem normalne. A gdzie oni poszli? O! Jestem. Tam jest znaczek kultu.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff
Yep.
Station.
Just here
Anything
to
you
pay
need,
my ticket.
just let us know.
Whenever you're
We
ready to
appreciate
take
the
my
support,
money.
Sheriff.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no.
A Jezu.
Oh dear, I'm a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods.
Cześć.
Oh dear, I'm a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Ale tu romantycznie.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I
O,
can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
naprawdę nic nie widać? No nie bardzo.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? Aha.
Myślę, że to mogło być jedną z przyczyn.
There's writing on here.
Coś jest
Can't make it
napisane. Dobra.
How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Okej. Nie ta, tylko ta. A, to jest jako kolejna rzecz.
Nightingale's body can tell us.
Okej, jasne. Można się dowiedzieć z ciała, jak najbardziej. Pyk. Pyk.
Doesn't look right.
A, no tak, rytualne pismo, skoro jest na serduchu.
Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before a
I jeszcze to.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Ale to jeszcze nie koniec, tak? Symbole sekty jeszcze tutaj. Okej. To pewnie jedno z najbardziej obrzydliwych rzeczy, jakie ona robiła. I tak bez rękawiczek, chcecie mi powiedzieć?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Aha.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oho. No to superancko.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Coś się z napisami wydarzyło.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
No jest tu, Bambik.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go.
Ja tędy nie wyjdę, tak?
Was rather was but wasn't. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house. A monster.
Oho.
He vanished.
Okej. No dobra. Koniec rozdziału.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared?
Mhm.
What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
No. Dobra, pewnie mamy trochę tutaj rzeczy. Zachowanie? Symbole nie. A. O. I teraz możemy...
No.
O, to dołączymy tu. O. Tekst jest częścią rytuału. Dobra, mamy dużo pytań. I możemy kolejną rzecz tutaj dołożyć.
Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation.
No nie ma, niestety. Tu za dużo nie zrobisz. Co my tu mamy? Pyk i pyk. Tak, no bo tutaj mamy kolejne...
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Mamy cośki. A, tu mamy nasze reklamy.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Dobra, to pewnie wyjdziemy po prostu sobie stąd.
We heard gunshots. You all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible.
No.
We'll do what we can, man.
Superancko. Dzięki, chłopaki.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was...
A, tutaj nie mam kluczyka. Przejść na górę.
They're a fine pair.
Hey, how you doing?
Kto do mnie to tak powiedział?
My client has been held here long enough.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
Let me speak to them or
We
not?
need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have.
Someone will be right with you.
Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Not exactly hiding in the shadows, are they?
Właśnie, mamy kolejne. Symbole? Tak. Dorzucamy sobie.
rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
To lecimy.
Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Tak, ale to sobie zaczniemy w kolejnym odcinku. Tak więc wielkie dzięki za oglądanie. Trzymajcie się i cześć!